Alright, today we're going to be multiplying fractions, which is a lot easier than adding and subtracting, but what I'm going to teach today is only good for multiplying. It's not okay for adding, so what I don't want to see is you guys using this for adding and subtracting. This only works for multiplication. Alright. So today's date is 9/25/23. Yes, Adrian.
There's six 6-week grading periods, correct? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, 6. So
Every 6, I give you a report card. We have 2 more before your semester ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the first one. Then I give you one in
So 1/6
end of October. You're 1/6 done. Yes, exactly, Jim. That's a good way of putting it. All right. So we are going to multiply fractions. Multiplying fractions. I feel like the first 6 weeks went by pretty fast, in a way. All right. 2/3 times 1/7. So multiplication. I love multiplication because it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, right? How do I multiply fractions?
Don't you do like a flip thing?
No. No. That's division. Ben?
Oh, isn't it the...
What did you say? Yep, just multiply straight across.
I was going to say a butterfly.
No. So, Yvonne, everything has a reason. So the butterfly method is used for one thing. The reciprocal is used for something different. So your job is not to confuse it. This is just straight across. Very simple. 2 out of 21. Simplify. You don't need to for this one, and you're done. So multiplying fractions is the easiest one. It's just straightforward. You just do the math.
Is it like work?
It should. 5/8 times 1/2. So all we're doing is just multiplying straight across. And what do we get?
16. Wait, can you simplify that?
Can you simplify that?
No.
Nope, we're done. So this is level 0.00001. Okay? Are we okay with this?
Yep.
All right. So now, I'm assuming you already learned how to do this part. Did they show you this? So what if I have, let's say, 2/5 times 1/4.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing-ish. So what do we get?
20. 2/20?
2/20. But if you type in 2/20, are you going to get it right?
No.
No, because you have to simplify. What can I divide 2 and 20 by?
1/10, right? That's what it is. Wait a minute.
And we get
1/10, right?
1/10. Now, this is your basic simplify at the very end, but there's a different way of doing it that might be helpful for some of you. Now, this works every single time. This works every single time. You can multiply straight across and then simplify at the end. Now, there's a different way. Let me show you with the exact same problem. So, write it again. Write it again. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you, hopefully, something you've already seen before. But if not, hey, today's the day.
saw a rat. It's like a fake rat.
All right. So we already know the answer is 1/10. So how are you going to make it different, Miss Amali? What you do is you simplify the corners. So before you multiply, you simplify the corners. So you look at the corners, 5 and 1. Is there something I can divide 5 and 1 by? No. Damien, is there a reason why you're touching your iPad? Good. So don't. So is there anything I can divide 5 and 1 by? Nope. Is there something I can divide 2 and 4 by? Yes. What can I divide 2 and 4 by? 2. So what I do is I simplify the corners before multiplying. So 2 divided by 2? 1. So I no longer have a 2, I have a 1, and I'm going to circle it. What's 4 divided by 2? 2. No longer have that, now I have a 2. So now I'm going to multiply what I have circled and the original number over here. What's 1 times 1? 1, and then 5 times 2? 10. You get the same answer. Ben, off. iPad off. 15 over, let's say, 19 is equal to 2 over 3. Whoops, times.
What?
Sorry, times. Sorry, times.
Oh.
Alright, who wants to sit there and multiply 19 times 3? And then 15 times 2. And then simplify it at the end, because guess what? You're going to have to simplify this. Ah, terrible, right? So check your corners.
5. Wait a minute.
So, can I simplify 19 and 2? No, because 19 is not even. It's an odd number. Never by 2. Can I simplify 3 and 15? Yes. What can I divide 15 and 3? By 3. So I divide this by 3. I divide this by 3. What's 3 divided by 3? 1. So that gets turned into a 1. I no longer have the 3. What's 15 divided by 3? 5. I no longer have the 15. So now what's 5 times 2? 10. What's 19 times 1? And you're done. Instead of 30 over 27, 57, and then some of you would have looked at 30 over 57 and be like, oh, I can't simplify that. Let me type it into the iPad, and you would have gotten it wrong. This simplify the corners helps you not deal with bigger numbers. It makes your number smaller, so it's easier on the math. It's a shortcut. Does it always work? No.
It takes long.
But I noticed that some of you saw the value of it, which is who I'm targeting.
Do we just do it?
At this point, you should be able to do it.
Okay. Wait, what if you could simplify both corners?
Simplify both corners. Wouldn't you want to simplify both corners? Yeah, it makes your math easier. All the way around, it makes it easier. All right, Giovanni, since I see your pencil down, what's your answer? What's your answer? Yeah, I've been watching you for a while. Could you do 14 times 4 and then 7 times 20? Yeah, you could. Why would you?
No. I don't think it even be that one.
All right. So what does the 4 become?
A 1.
A 1. What does the 20 become? A 5. Now, if you just did that, that lessens the work, right? If you just did that, makes it easier. But if you also focus on the other corner and you're like, oh, 7 and 14, I can also simplify 7 and 14 by 7. That gives you 1. And then 7 gives you 2. So I simplified all 4 corners. So it would equal...
Wait, 2, 5. So I have to, wait, that don't make no sense. Oh, no, mine doesn't make sense.
Are we okay? All right. Let me begin tomorrow's lesson today.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. All right. This is what we're gonna do tomorrow.
What do you know?
Yeah. Oh, because you're gonna have because we have to make up time.
For Spider Lab.
Yeah. Remember to go to Miss Means class before school and print your stuff.
It's because we have a 0 period.
Do I really have to tell you? Did I not speak to you on Friday? You all have...
Yeah, you did. It's about 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes.
Yeah. A little more, but yes.
Yeah, but
All you have to do is go in there, switch the rule, file, print.
okay.
That's it. So even if you have 0 period, which I spoke to you on Friday about,
Can I, like, is Miss Mays gonna be there? Just like, I can get help.
she's there every single day. Except for one day that she does crochet. Alright. How do I do this?
You do the same thing as Daddy?
You do the what?
Like you do 5 times 2 plus 1?
Yes.
Making proper fraction.
Yes. But what do kids want to do?
Be lazy and not do the work.
They just want to take 2 and 3 and multiply it. Can't do 2 and 3 and multiply it. It won't work. You have to turn them into improper. So you're going to have to multiply and add, multiply and add.
Why does math have to be like that?
So turn it into improper first. Turn it into improper first. 11 over 5 times what?
11 over 3.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm fine.
Can you simplify the corners?
No.
No, unfortunately. I didn't make it out that way. So your denominator is 15. What's 11 times 11?
121.
Very good.
Do we have to no, wait, we can't simplify.
Mixed number. How many times does 15 go into 121?
Like, at least 7.
Wait, no. 10. No, wait. 8. 8.
0, 0. So you know it can't be greater than 10.
8.
8?
Yes.
15 times 8 is 40. Carry the 4. 12. Yeah, 8. That gives you 120. Remainder 1. All right, what's my mixed number?
So smart.
8.
8 and 1/15.
Very interesting. It could be just with 8 though.
And we definitely don't get 8 by 2 times 3. All right, let's give you an easier one.
Thank you.
All right, what's the first thing I need you to do?
Turn it into proper fraction.
Improper fraction. So multiply and add, multiply and add. This is what we did last week.
Yeah.
So we did improper last week in preparation for today. In preparation for today. All right. That's 2. 1 is 3 over 2 times 9, 10 over 3, right? Did that pretty fast. All right, simplify the corners. Simplify the corners. All right, on your iPad, go to week 6, Thursday, and you should see the test at the bottom on Thursday. And the code is quiz 1. Do you see it?
Wait, would it just be 5?
All right.
Would it just be 5? Oh, yeah.
Okay, log in.
Or it'd be
So this turns into a 1, a 1, a 5, and a 1. So 5 over 1, which is equal to 5.
okay, so I was good.
Now, if you don't simplify, you would get 30 over 6, and then 30 over 6 is also equal to 5. But again, you're dealing with bigger numbers, so hopefully you like the simplifying the corners before that.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It makes your math faster, actually.
I don't know. I do it for big numbers, but not for small numbers. I need to actually learn how to do it. Oh, because I wasn't the one who was That's just okay. Bro.
All right. Do we have enough copies, Giovanni? Joe? Do we have enough? Oh, great. Great. Oh my God. Woo. So fast, you know? Right. Woo. Goodness, the laundry.
Where's your little gloves? Mashallah. Sebastian. Mashallah.
What? Oh my,
Hardest part's done. You're here. All right.
what?
What number?
Can you simplify 1/6? Can you simplify 1/20?
Wait. You still gotta send
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to prove to you.
bro.
Oh yeah. I do not think.
All right. So simplify if possible. Not all of them will be simplified. This one, you check the corners, nothing. So it's just 1/6, right? But if I jump down to number 5, if I do it old school way, I get 16 over 50, which needs to be simplified on number 5. Or you can use the shortcut I just taught you, in which you cover that up, and you look at the corners. Can I simplify 5 and 8? No. But can I simplify 2 and 10?
Yes.
Yes. What can I divide 2 and 10 by?
2.
2. So I take this, I divide it by 2, take this, divide it by 2.
Cut it in half.
2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So get rid of that. 1 times 8 is 8. 5 times 5 is 25. And you're done. Instead of dealing with 60 and 50 and messing up there, you end up with smaller numbers. Smaller
Very good.
is your friend.